Good morning. So it's trying to reconnect. So I kind of want to share with you. Let me flip the camera. Hold on. Okay, I want to share my home a little bit. I like to watch the behind the scenes, the real stories, how people live. I was mentioning something about the boutique, and I am really looking into starting my own online boutique, something of my own. And a lot of people have been reaching out, so I will help you as well. We can do it together, because when I go to YouTube, let me lower the volume. When I go to YouTube, it's like a rabbit hole. You get lost in the rabbit hole. And if we just keep it simple and don't overcomplicate it, it will be just fine. Like it has been done before. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. So I wrote down a lot of tips and tricks. I'll address it in my podcast. And I think it's good for everyone, because there's nobody who doesn't want to make a lot of money and to be financially free, to do it, on your own for yourself. So I have learned in the boutique industry, and I think in any industry, even corporate flight attendant industry, network marketing, it's competitive, I don't really think it's in network marketing. I think network marketing is really more team-oriented, and I like that about network marketing. But what I don't like about network marketing, there's a lot of pressure on like recruiting. And you got to build a team, and nobody will work as hard as you do with Nu Skin, because I love Nu Skin. Oh, did it stop, or is it still going? It's still going. But I like to have something on my own, something for myself. You know what I mean? Something I can call my own. And I'm like so passionate, because I've been managing boutiques, and I just love finding the perfect outfits, making people feel like $1 million. Like when people come into the boutique and they're down and they feel, maybe it's the time of month and they feel like chubby or they don't feel pretty. And then it's like such a high for me to get them in the perfect outfit and to get them to walk out with a smile on their face and feeling good about themselves. And people always tell me like I'm a professional friend maker, and I really feel I am. I really feel that I always look out for other people. I always make sure when I meet people that I ask them a gazillion questions, and it's almost like I'm interviewing them. But I think if you want to make friends, you got to listen to them, because I've heard my own story a gazillion times and over, so I'm tired of listening to my own story. So I want to hear your story. And, let's not be wishy-washy and dilly-dallying around. Let's just get to the point. Like now, so many people are messaging me. They're like, hey, I've been dying to start my own boutique. Can we do it together? And I'm like, yeah, why not? I mean, teamwork makes the dream work. You can't do it alone. Alone, you make like, I can show you. This is actually funny. Alone, what I'm doing alone, I'm gonna make ripples. Together, oh my God! Imagine when we're all together splashing around. We can make like waves. So let's do it together. I learned with the podcast that, yeah, you can overcomplicate it. I mean, yeah, there are podcast academies for like $500, $300 and up. And I think the only way that you can change your life is by putting in the action, doing it yourself. Nobody can change for you, because every time when I get a new book, I'm like, oh my God, this book is going to change my life. And I'll be healed. Hallelujah. Amen. And I will know it all, but that's not it. You know what really will make your life change? By putting in the action. And for me to shout it out to you makes me accountable. And I think that's what a lot of people do on social media, especially with the working out and the losing weight. And if you put it out there, if you say, hey, I really want to lose, I don't know, let's say 10 pounds, whatever, 5 pounds. And you will feel bad if you don't show up later with that 5 pounds lost. And I think that's what everything. So now I'm putting out there, I will start my own business finally, because I've been dreaming about it just like any other girl. I mean, never met a girl who doesn't want to start her own. And on that point, like with the podcast, there's so many people, they say, oh, it's hard and you need a course and you need this and you need this. But you can make it as hard as you want to make it. You see, that's what it is. You can make anything in life as hard as you want to make it. You can, study and follow courses and pay a lot of money, but if you don't put in the action, you're not getting anywhere. And with the podcast, I was scared. I was intimidated because people said, you need a studio. I don't have no studio. I'm not Madonna. You need like a Blue Yeti microphone for like $300. Okay, I got online. That was all sold out. I know. You need like a stand. You need a dimmer. You need to sit in the closet if, whatever it takes. And that's not true. You go on Anchor. It's a free app. And I will say it till I'm blue in the face. It's a free app on Anchor, on your iPhone, on your smartphone, whatever phone you have. And they will guide you step by step, toddler style. If I can do it, you can do it. And with the podcast, you will reach an audience that you need. The audience, your tribe, your people. You see Dum Dum? Hey, Dum Dum. Dobby, you want... I love it when I hear his little feet come. You want to come say hi? Coming out. Say hi. Hi, baby. Want to come say hi? Hi. 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 So with everything, don't overcomplicate it. With podcasts, if I listen to everybody say, it's so hard, you can't do it, then I wouldn't have done it. And now I'm doing it. And I think I've done 13 or 14 podcasts, and I got 5-star reviews, and I got, people are sharing it in their stories. Again, I am no Madonna, I am no Oprah, and that's not what I'm striving for. I just want to get my people, and I want to get my message out, and I want to share with people that it can be simple, because we all compare. We all play the comparison game, and we play the blame game, and you can't compare your beginning to someone else's middle. And a lot of people also say, oh, you need capital. You need a lot of money to start. No, you don't. You really don't. When I was living in San Diego and I was managing a boutique there, and the owner there, she took me downtown Fashion District, LA, and I don't know, she got for $3,000 on clothes, and then we flip it. You buy it at Fashion District for like, let's say $20, and then you upsell it, of course, because we all want to make money, for like, let's say 40. Now, boom, you just doubled your money. That's just how it is. And then her rent was pretty low. I mean, really low, because it was small. You don't need a big place to start. And then that's it. Like, of course, you need your LLC or sole proprietor or LLC. You need that. You need to do it the legal way, because IRS will find you if you don't. And I was bad with the INS, being illegal for 11 years and being deported and on the blacklist. So I'm not going to do that again. That was ignorance. That was dumb. That was naive. That was not nice. I will never do that again. We all learn from our lessons, right? Learn from our mistakes. And that was the INS, so I'm not going to mess with the IRS. I think the IRS is actually scarier than the INS. So just do it the legal way. Tomorrow I'm going to get on the phone. You can even get it online, but I would like to talk to a person, like we all do, and get the licenses. And then when John and I go to Beverly Hills next month, we'll go to Fashion District, downtown LA, and they can ship it, you know what I mean? As long as I have my seller's permit. I don't know. Yes, it's going to be hard. Yes, there are going to be obstacles. I get that. It's not going to be easy. But easy robs you of proud. When something is easy, you're not going to be proud of it. You want to be proud of it. You want to go through the obstacles. And I will go through the obstacles, and I welcome the obstacles. And I will fail forward, and I will embarrass myself, and I'll look back and I'll cringe. But that's okay. That's life. and we'll just do it step by step. And hopefully you'll help me, I'll help you. This morning in my stories, now I'm following all the boutiques. And there was a boutique, she has candles with Chanel on it. I love Chanel, Louis Vuitton, who doesn't? And I said, oh my gosh, how much are these candles? Like $66. I'm like, ooh, it's a little pricey, but I will shout you out. And she said, I really appreciate it. So I shouted her out in my stories because I might not want to pay the $66, but I'm sure a lot of other girls will. And why not? And then you ask, okay, what's in it for you? Really nothing. But does there really have to be something in it for me? Like, is that really how we're going to live our lives? I mean, the more you give, the more you get. That's it. I'm off my soapbox. Maybe I should stand up off my soapbox. But the same with Amazon. I'm an Amazon influencer, and I wanted to be an Amazon influencer for so long, and it doesn't mean anything. Ask me how much money I see from Amazon. 0. And I asked them, I said, hey, will I see money? You know what they said? Yeah, if you're big, like big, and I'm, not big like that big, but you know what I mean? If you're Oprah, if you're like, then you'll see money. Otherwise, you won't see money. So why am I shouting out everybody and their mother, and if I can shout out myself? So I'm going to get the clothes and I'm going to share it with you. And I'm going to style you individually, whatever you like, however you want it. Just ask me. And that's another thing. Just communicate. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what's on your mind. Don't assume and don't judge. I mean, we all judge. Are you going outside? Are you going to look at yourself? So, just communicate. Message me. Let's do this together. Or whatever you want to do, I'll help you. I don't know what you want to do, but tell me and I'll help you. And I think we should just help each other. Check out my podcast, Transparency, on Apple, iTunes. And happy Sunday. Yeah.